most traders will keep on trading and never understand what it actually takes in order to make money in the markets. Now, today we're going to be changing that for anybody that is watching new, but also for everybody that has been around for some time now. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, what are we looking out for? I mean, you see me making these trades, and I do the same stuff over and over again. This is really not complicated, okay? Our range is going to be that low, and it's going to be that high. Is it more likely that we're going to be trading higher or lower in here? I mean, we are already trading lower, to be honest. Let me look at the time. Okay, we have not hit 8:30, so my bias is pretty much on to the downside. Even though right now we're having a strong sell-off that could indicate a pullback, but yeah, overall I am going to be bearish for now. But wait, let me check it out. This is not going to be my final decision. I mean, on the daily we do have reasons to trade higher, and I mean, NQ is in general a pair that likes to go on to the upside. It could be a good reason to have a bullish bias, but definitely only after that low has been taken out. I wouldn't count on that entire stuff to just reverse from here. I would like that to be taken out first. Yeah, let's wait and take out the low first. If we can't find an entry shorting this all the way to the low, then I'm willing to take a long later on. So this is basically the plan, okay? Pretty easy stuff, to be honest. So that's A30. Yeah, A30 has hit. I could be taking a trade already, but I need liquidity being taken out. So this high, strong movement, I'm taking the trade. Lower, yeah, something like that along the way. So let's see how this develops. I mean, I'm unbiased for now. Definitely want to trade lower, but in terms of the outcome, I mean, we have made some significant gains. I also thought about taking a break, but you know, I wouldn't say that trading is fun, but I also wouldn't say that it's boring. I mean, it's boring when you're in a trade, or no, when you're not in a trade and you're just looking out for something to happen. You know, yes, then sometimes it can get a little bit boring, but it's important that you have something that you basically distract yourself with, because if you don't distract yourself with something, then yes, this is going to get really boring, and boredom oftentimes leads to you taking bad decisions, such as, you know, revenge trading. That's the worst that you could do, basically. So that's why I also distract myself when I'm waiting out for some specific, you know, the first couple of minutes, yes, you know, we're talking in here and I'm also looking out for the trades, this and that. But if I see after 5 minutes nothing happens, then, you know, there's also no point in just staying around and hoping for that magical thing that you're looking out for to happen right now. What I would rather do, or always do, you know, okay, I have the target, I have the bias that I want to trade into. Okay, now I'm basically just relaxing. Okay, so now what we can spot, we have taken out that low. We plan on trading higher because we have already traded into the 15-minute, as you can see. I've basically skipped a little bit of time, and so the next candle is probably going to go for its high, not for its low. But ideally what we would like to do is trade off something that is in here. You know, like this FEG, and then trade higher. We are already creating relative equal highs. That is beautiful. But let's just see how this goes. Ideally, once again, I would like to see into this FEG, and then I'm going to be taking a trade higher. These will be pretty fire, but let's just see how this goes, because a lot of the times when you're creating a low, you like to basically overshoot it by a little bit. Not always, but you know, that could be a thing. Okay, wait. We're going to be taking a trade. There we go. So we're doing it. So the logic is simple. We have traded into this FEG. We have relative equal highs in here. We have all of these imbalances. If you're going to draw it out from this high all the way to this low, you're going to have the 50%. Bunch of reasons to trade higher, to be honest. Let's take a screenshot for my private mentorship, you students. So this is basically what we're rolling with. I mean, you can literally just see it. We're going to go in here. This is going to be one of the free ones that I'm basically doing for also the non-paid guys. But yeah, you can see I've marked it out. Make sure to join my Discord, actually. You're going to get more fire education in there also. And we can talk about some trades in general. I mean, if you haven't yet, then, I mean, if you're watching on this channel, the problem is that I cannot send in links into the description. So you have to go to my main channel, which is called Star Trading. And then from there on, you're going to get the Discord link. Because I have to build like a reputation on this account first until I can send in links. It's a weird thing. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me. But also this setup is pretty damn similar to what we have taken yesterday. We've basically tapped into a high time frame low and we have created a shift. We've taken out liquidity internally. And from this point on, we basically just took the pullback in that sense. Well, yesterday it even just kept on going, okay? So it just kept on going onto the upside. So it wasn't really a pullback for that matter, but we have taken advantage of the pullback if you want to like that. Because our take profit also wasn't like massive all the way to, you know, God knows where. It was just something simple, you know, like 142 along the way, something like that. Right now we are retesting those lows one more time, or hopefully the last time. Well, I could even see we're getting into a little bit of a drawdown, taking on that high and only then taking off. This could also be something realistic. Ooh, this could be looking at a little bit better, but it's okay. From this point on, I'm probably going to be putting the stop loss in here. I'm a big fan of minimizing my risk always. You gotta make the eyebrows fresh, guys. Always. I mean, most of the times you're really just waiting when you're trading, you know, whether it's a loss, whether it's a win. It's always the same principle, to be honest. Ah, shoot. You know, I saw like a clip where somebody was crying in order to make the price action feel bad, so the price action would basically return. Okay, we're closing the trade. Wait. Let me see how this develops. This is our candle. Ooh, come on. Okay, let's put the stop loss in here. This candle is looking quite promising because it shows your rejection, but only if it's going to close like that. So let's just see. If it's going to close bullish and also with a fairly good body, then there's a good chance that it's going to reverse. But let's see. This could be just like a liquidity grab real quick. Oh, dang it, man. Ooh, this price action, man, like it's getting like barely into the initial stop loss and then is reversing. Initial stop loss, reversing. Okay, we're going to be moving it in here. This is really going to be a hard one. I mean, sometimes you really just have to be strict, you know, at some point enough is enough, okay? So this is going to be our stop loss. I'm gonna put it right in here, right there. It's going to be looking like that. So if price gets lower, I'm not going to be moving it. It is what it is if it trades lower, okay? There has to be like a stop to when you're going to be adjusting stuff. And I think this is a good moment. Okay, so even though when I'm going to be looking at the candles and say, you know, maybe, because sometimes it's really just experience. I mean, it's always experience when I'm not placing a stop loss in that sense, because I'm monitoring, you know. When I'm having a trade open without a stop loss, I am not going to leave my desk. And I'm also going to be looking out for the Forex calendar in that sense. I don't have it open on my screen right now, if you're wondering. So it's really important. If it's going to be hitting a loss, then that is going to be fine. By this point, it's already enough. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, man. You can't win them all. But let's see, perhaps I'm also going to be re-entering. That is just going to depend on the price action. So if I see strong movement, then I could actually be taking a re-entry. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're starting to see some movement. Let's see. We're going to be keeping it up. I'm going to be pulling out my trade panel for now. This is why it's so important to wait for the candle closure, because how many times in these live trading videos you have seen it that we had a candle like this one, but then it just reversed, and this could have been easily avoided if you just waited for the candle closure. So let's see, how is it going to be closing? Okay, that's good enough for me at least. No, it's actually not good enough. Never mind. Like, this is, if I'm going to compare it with my own rule, basically this candle is not really bigger than this one. So yeah, not going to be taking it. It has to be, you know, significantly bigger, or at least keep on trading higher and then create a fairly good candle onto the upside on the 3-minute. Like one of these two scenarios. If it's not going to be that, then, you know, let's check this on the 50-minute. We are just consolidating a little bit. Premium to discount has not been filled yet, so there's a good chance that we're going to be trading higher. There's going to be the FEGs and also the higher time frame buys, basically. The higher time frame buys for sure onto the upside, even though right now it looks like, no man, we could never, but yes, we could. We just have to give it a little bit of time. I do believe that these highs need to be taken out, and in general I'm more comfortable longing, obviously, because it's just going up for the very long term. Okay, so let's see, is this going to be the candle? Looks promising. Okay, this looks pretty good, man. Let's see. I'm going to be waiting this candle out because the first one was good. I mean, just look at this. It was just 4 different candles going nowhere, basically. Hopefully this candle is also not going to be one of those candles where it's going nowhere, because that's quite ass. Okay, that's looking good. We closed, and let me take a trade. There we go. So that's going to be the trade. And we want to run it all the way higher. Let's see on the 50-minute. Let's see. 50 minutes, yeah. Could be trading higher. We've already taken out that low. Now we are definitely trading higher on the 50-minute. So it looks quite good. I'm going to put the stop loss already in here. There we go. Because there's no reason to hold it any longer if it gets lower. We've traded into all of these FEGs that you can see right now. Like here, this one. And also this one. And now hopefully we should be having a distribution higher. I mean, at this point, if it's not going to do that, then probably it's going to be it for the day. Okay, so as I said previously, I'm never leaving the charts if there's no stop loss. Well, now there is, so I'm going to be leaving the charts. I'll be back in just a bit. Yo! There we are. I mean, this was all in a couple of minutes. I mean, seconds even. You know, sometimes I'm just yapping and yapping and yapping. Sometimes like I'm just talking a lot in these videos, and then other times like I'm not feeling like talking a lot. Oh, and by the way, so I am pretty active on Instagram, so if you want, you can follow me. My name there is Star Beyond the Sky and then underscore. So just like this channel, so my second channel, Star Beyond the Sky and then underscore. Yeah, there you go. You can follow me if you want to. I post, you know, stuff like ranking videos, you know, some memes, but then also some live trades, basically all in one place. Pretty good. Am I going to do this like one more time? Yes, I am. Because I just know that it's going to trade higher. I just know it. This is like how confident I am of this shit, man. I just know that it's going to do that, but yeah, it didn't do it yet. So I'm gonna wait this out a little bit. I just know we have to trade higher, man. It's just that I was wrong on the timing aspect of this entire stuff. So let's see. Okay, let's get a little bit lower. Come on, just a tiny bit. Okay. Okay, a third is a charm, they say. It's always so crazy when you see the price action and, you know, the candle is higher, but then the number, your P&L says it's actually in a loss. And then you be like, ah, man, I'm fucked again. Like, that's always my feeling when the candle, like when I'm longing, is higher, but then the P&L is negative, and yeah, the P&L is kind of faster than the price action. Okay, stop loss at break even. Yo, relax, 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 thank you. I'll probably get out once I see weakness. Oh my god, dude. We're really going to get fucked like that? Like, come on, man. Like, don't reverse like this. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Such an emotional roller coaster, not gonna lie. I've got so brave, drinking hell, lost my discretion is now what? Okay, so that's 1k already. So still we are in the trade, guys. Still not going to be backing off. I'm just going to watch the minutes. Wait, like I'm gonna just set it in here for now. Doesn't have to be the final one. Let's see how the next candle develops. I want to see the next candle. No. I'm gonna watch the next candle. It's going to be bullish. Okay, we're just going to be closing the trade. That's enough. Okay, we haven't hit all of the losses back. That's less than ideal, I would say, but you know, it's also quite good of a trade. You know, and I feel like I'm closing these trades a lot of times too early, but yeah, profit is profit, guys. That's basically it. It was a hard day, but a winning day is still a winning day. So let's just journal that. Wait, let me correct those trades real quick. So this was, would say, sharp, focused. B setup, update the trade. This was also focused. B, this was 0.7, and then this is going to be the last one. This was the take profit. This was 0.7 as well. Focused. B, screenshot. There we go. So it could be better, but it could also be worse. We have still made, you know, around 400 to 500 bucks on this entire day. It could have been so much more, as you can see, but it is okay. It is okay. Anyways, see you next one, guys.